Start my butt scoop position. I got my feet in the mat. I'm not doing this like lazy butterfly thing. I got my toes digging in the mat. My butt's out, so I have my head forward, my chest kind of flat here. I don't want to be sitting back like this. A, it's a lot more distance for me to travel forward when I'm doing a takedown. And B, as soon as Matt pushes on my head, it's really easy for him to push me backwards. So I want to get my butt scooted out a little bit to get my back straight. So that way when he starts pushing at my head, it's going into the mat right away. Okay, I'm kind of creating a kickstand with my back here. So when I'm doing my basic takedown, we're just gonna start this. We're gonna start this pretty slow here. We're just gonna start a little tighter into your opponent. You're just gonna fold this leg in. Okay, so you go in, you come up. So you guys see this drill a lot where you go leg underneath, hips up. Same concept here as doing the takedown. The details I want you guys to pay attention to here is my head positioning. When I'm going for this takedown, I don't want my head here, okay? As soon as my head goes down, yeah, Matt's gonna stuff it, he's gonna sprawl on me, my face hits the mat, I'm gonna get a little up there every time. Whenever I hit this single leg, I wanna go head up. I wanna be looking into his hip bone here. So I fold this leg in, and my head's going right into his hip. That's with my ear here and inside. Just like this. My back is nice and straight, my back is going up diagonally to the mat. Like here, okay? Notice my head's inside, it's really important. If my head goes outside, you got guillotines, you can also step around to my back. Okay? All that's no good for me, so I want head inside. Most of your shots, jiu-jitsu, are going to be head inside shots. So I'm pulling my leg in, head up, I'm going to grab his ankle right here, okay? With both hands down. A lot of guys have the habit of going to the knee. I want to stretch the leg all the way out. I'm going to drive through here. We're standing all the way up. Okay, take my single leg. So like I said before, your single leg is about pushing. It's not about lifting. You're pushing into your opponent here. So I'm folding my leg, coming up, head inside, looking at the ceiling, posting this foot on the mat, and driving it through it. Driving into mat. Remember, my trajectory is this way. Here. Come up into my single, nice and tight. Okay? The last thing I want to emphasize here is this hand positioning. Stake it down. The reason I'm staking my hand positioning down is when Matt wants to sprawl, one of the first things he wants to do is get his heel back. As soon as I'm going into here, he's starting to sprawl, that foot's going away from me. So I can kill a lot of his leverage by killing that heel right away. I'm pulling this in, boom. As soon as I'm on this, it's a lot harder for him to sprawl. I'm also hyperextending his leg a little bit as I come into my single. So I'm headed up in this pitch position, my head's inside the side, everything's nice and tight. Alright? So you're going to start drilling that, guys, to 3 side switch. Don't finish the takedown just yet. Just drive all the way through. Remember, push through your opponent, okay? So, good shot. Doesn't really matter. So, we're not going to do a whole lot of, we're not going to do any resistance right now. So I want you guys to really focus on your positioning and your technique here. So we have to do it 2 miles an hour. It takes you a whole class to do 1 rep, but it's a good rep. Rather you got to do that and try blasting this and that stuff and hurt somebody here. So in this position here, whenever I'm doing a shot, general rule of thumb, I want to be kind of close enough to touch my opponent here. I don't want to be shooting from too far back because it's stuff get pretty easy to see. You want to be nice and close. Like I said, the rule of thumb. Get used to kind of judging this distance. Try to feel it out at first, and then once you get used to it, then you kind of eyeball it. It's kind of more of an instinct than the same kind of thing. So I'm in this position, I'm changing my level just like we're doing in our drill. Front knee's going to come forward. Going in the mat here, okay? His legs want to go farther apart than actually grappling. So my hand's going to lace down, just like we were doing the seated drill. Lace, my head's up, I'm going to drive through again. Okay? We're ending up in the same exact position as we were in the seated takedown. We're starting from standing here. So I can touch mat, boom, here, head's inside. Same exact position we were in when we worked with the seated guard. Same exact concept. So I'm going to finish it the same way. I'm going to drive into him diagonally. Go all the way up to this position here, nice tight leg pitch. So I'm standing for a mat, I can reach out, touch him, change my level, drive his knee forward, head's inside, push in, coming up, okay? So I want you guys to add a finish, you guys end up here a lot. So your basic finish, in general, good rule of thumb, anytime you're finishing a takedown, whether it's a double leg or a single leg, you want your ear going into your opponent. I never want to try and take him this way, because I'm taking away my leverage. I'm going to keep my head inside, I'm going to step my outside leg back, and sink my chest as I step down. Here, my takedown. Okay. that's why it's important to have your head inside. It'll give you that leverage to finish your takedowns. Also keep you protected from a lot of stuff here. So I'm here, take my levels, head up, head inside, driving through, going into my takedown here. Get my finish, I'm just gonna step back and out, press down with my head and my chest. Okay? Really basic single leg finish. There's a lot of different things you can add on to this. That's what we're gonna do today. Is everybody good on that one? Focus on your details. Change your level, touch your front knee forward, head up, lace the leg. Perfect posture, guys. Keep that back nice and strong. Good shot. Like I said, everything we're doing, the seated single, the standing single, and this next technique here is going to be our foundation for everything we're doing over the next course of a few weeks. So it seems very kind of random scattershot right now, but it'll make sense later. It'll make sure you guys have a good foundation for your basics here. What we're going to do now is Matt's going to kneel. Okay? He's just going to be so he's just going to kind of do a he's just going to kind of sit like this. It's really kind of a relaxed turtle position. We're going to be here on this leg. Right? So here, like I took a shot, maybe he was sprawling him in this position here. So a couple things I want you guys to look at. The leg, if your arm's going around his leg, I'm grabbing this hand. Okay? I want to go here and grab this hand. And the reason why I want to do that is because I'm actually going to rotate into Matt to finish this. What Matt wants to do to beat this, he wants to get an arm inside, he wants to sprawl, he wants to break my grip and shove this down here. So it's really bad for me to be right in front of Matt. I don't want to be head to head with him. I want to cut an angle and start rotating around the side. So the reason I'm grabbing this way is I want to try to get my elbow to the mat. So I'm here, you got to come on the other side. You want to kind of go behind Matt and see this. See how my elbow is on his calf right now? I want my elbow to be here. And now once my elbow is here, it's very difficult for Matt to sprawl out. It's very difficult for him to rotate away from it once I get my elbow and my forearm on the mat. So my goal is to pull this through as I'm circling around it to get this blade of my arm touch the mat on each side of his calf here. I'm in this position here. What I'm going to do is get my head nice and tight. I'm going to go up on my toes. I'm kind of leaning, driving all my weight into my shoulder and my head. Circle. Get this arm on the mat here. All right. So now I got my angle in this position. But it can still be kind of tricky to finish, and I'm in a little bit of danger here initially, because if I'm kind of hanging out in this position, Matt can actually do a normal plot. Okay? You want to grab this arm, go forward, and actually I'll plot it here. So I don't want to hang out in that position. I want to go right to what's called setting the table. So here, I'm moving up on my toes, circle, get my elbow on the mat. I'm nice and tight. My ear's nice and tight. My head's still nice and tight to his leg here. Once I'm in this position, I'm going to grab. I'm going to come here on this ankle, pull it up, catch it with my knee here. Okay. And then from this position, I can just drive through Matt and get my takedown. Just be careful on your partner's knees when you do this. From here, I'm out in front of Matt a little bit. I'll grab my hand. Drive my head nice and tight, up on my toes, circle. That forearm on the mat. Get the forearm on the mat, get the forearm on the mat. Don't forget that detail. Coming down here, grab the knee, pick the ankle, pull it across, get up into my hip here. Now for this position, this is called setting the table. Now you drive across, flatten them out. Last detail here, sometimes when you circle, here, sometimes this leg will end up laced inside, okay? So if you have a hard time getting to this ankle, step back a little bit. Pull this up. Drive through, okay? Remember, you're driving into your ear. You want to kind of cut that angle across Matt's back. Make sense, guys? Like I said, do it slow, get your details right, get that elbow and forearm on the mat, hug it tight. This would be your big key. Give it a shot.